Hello everyone, it's Miss Sarah from the Lucy Robbins Welles Library. We miss you guys so much, but we thought it'd be really fun to do some story times for you guys online. So you can sing along to the songs and I will read you guys some fun stories. So we'll start like always with our hello song. So we're going to start by clapping our hands. Can you clap along? We're going to go, we clap and say hello. We clap and say hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and say hello. Good job. Now we got to pat our laps. Ready? We pat and say hello. We pat and say hello. With our friends at story time, we pat and say hello. Good job. And our last one is a wave. Ready? Wave your hands. We wave and say hello. We wave and say hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and say hello. Good job. All right, now if you're sitting down, stand up because we're going to work on our warm-up song. You ready? We're going to do some shake our sillies out. It's going to be 1 second and our song will start. Ready? Shake, shake, shake. Here we go. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle on my waggles away. Good job. Now clap. Clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Wiggle on my waggles away. Now we got to jump. Ready? Jump. Jump my jiggles out, jump, jump, jump my jiggles out, jump, jump, jump my jiggles out, wiggle on my waggles away. I got a yawn, pretty yawn, yawn my sleepies out, yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out, yawn, yawn, yawn my sleepies out. Maybe one more stretch. Alright, we're gonna clap one more time, ready? Or not clap, shake my sillies out. Ready, shake. Shake, shake my sillies out, shake. Shake, shake my sillies out and wiggle my waggles out. One more good shake, one last good shake. All right, I think we're ready for a story. All right, we are going to read a story all about a scary alligator, and his name is Alan. Alan's big, scary teeth. It is written and illustrated by Jarvis. Well, Alan came from a long line of very scary alligators, and he was known throughout the jungle for scaring. It's what he did best. Alan would start each day polishing his scales, sharpening his nails, and brushing each and every one of his big, scary teeth for at least 10 minutes at a time. And after practicing frightening faces in the mirror, he'd sneak into the jungle for his morning round of scaring. Alan went snap, snap, and he went grrr, grrr. And he said things like, I'm big scary Alan, fear my razor sharp teeth. Ooh, that's not very nice. He made the frogs leap off their lily pads, the monkeys tumble from the trees, and the parrots screech in terror. I love being scary, said Alan. Oh, Alan, that's not a nice thing to do. Well, after a long day of scaring the jungle animals, Alan would head back home to the swamp. He would relax and finish the crossword in the Jungle Times. And he'd take out his false teeth. Nobody knew about Alan's false teeth. He didn't have real sharp teeth. What? He'd say, good night, teeth. Sweet dreams, my fairy snappers. Can't talk very well without teeth. And Alan would say that as he put them away carefully in a super secret hiding spot. And one morning, Barry the Beaver was up early collecting wood, and he came across a dozing Alan. Oh, he was terrified that Alan might wake up and gobble him whole, so he quickly dived behind a bush. Whew, that was close, he thought. But just then, a set of false teeth fell out of the bush with a very familiar snap. Snap! And when Alan woke up, his teeth were gone! My teeth! My teeth! Where are my teeth? What could he do? Well, maybe nobody would notice. Could he still be scary without them? He decided to head into the jungle as usual. He made the frogs leap off their lily pads, the monkeys tumble from the trees, and the parrots screech. With laughter! Oh, Alan was just not scary without his teeth. Everyone was going, ha 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 ha! Poor Alan. Well, Alan slunk back to the swamp. he had never been more embarrassed. He came from a very long line of scary alligators. Scary was all he had ever known. What would Alan do now? What do you think he can do? Well, poor Alan began to cry. Just a bit at first, but then the tears kept coming, and he howled and he yowled, and more than all the jungle babies put together, he could just not stop crying. Until the next morning, when all the animals turned up at Alan's swamp with his big scary teeth. They said, "We'll give you back your teeth," said Frog. "Really?" said Alan. "But on one condition," said Parrot. "You have to stop scaring us." "But what else can I do? I don't know how to do anything else." "We have an idea," said Frog. And so every day after, polishing his scales, sharpening his nails, and brushing his big scary teeth, Alan headed into the jungle, and he became Alan the gardener, Alan the hairdresser, and even Alan the dentist. That's a lot better use for those scary teeth. And then every night, he became Alan the big scary storyteller, thrilling the jungle animals with his terrifying tales. "I love being scary," said Alan. And sometimes he even let Barry borrow his teeth. Barry looks pretty silly. The end. That was some awesome listening, everyone. You guys did a great job. So what do you say we do some songs together? So, to do this song, we're going to need to find some spoons. So we have some wooden spoons here at the library, but if you don't have a pair of wooden spoons at home, that is okay. You could take some metal spoons, you could take some plastic spoons, whatever you have, and you can make it work, okay? So I can't quite reach the floor, so I will use my book as a lap, okay? So it's very easy. So if you need to pause the video, grab your spoons, go ahead, and then once you're ready, we'll get started, okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tap. So if you find a nice hard surface to tap on, maybe the floor, maybe your table, wherever you're watching, and we're going to go. This is the way we tap our spoons, tap our spoons, tap our spoons. This is the way we tap our spoons so early in the morning. Good job. We're going to tap one more time. This time we tap our spoons together. So different kinds of spoons will make different sounds. So if you're using wooden spoons, what does it sound like? If you're using a plastic spoon, does it sound different from me? Or a metal spoon? Let's find out together. Ready? This is the way we tap our spoons, tap our spoons, tap our spoons. This is the way we tap our spoons so early in the morning. Good job. And one other really good way to use a spoon is to stir. We're going to make a big pot in front of us and we'll stir with our spoons. Ready? This is the way we stir our spoons, stir our spoons, stir our spoons. This is the way we stir our spoons so early in the morning. And one last one. This one's a little tricky, so hold one spoon in front of you, and then use your other spoon like a hammer. So this can be a little hard, but don't give up. Ready? This is the way we hammer our spoons, hammer our spoons, hammer our spoons. This is the way we hammer our spoons so early in the morning. Good work. All right, let's do one more song for our spoons. This time we're going to use our imagination. So I'll teach you how to do the song first. Ready? So first you're going to start tapping wherever you were tapping before. You can tap like that again. Ready? We'll go tick tock, goes the clock, waiting for someone to knock, knock, knock. My, oh my! Now this is the part where we have to use our imagination. Ready? It's a... Oh, I'm going to put my spoons on top of my head. What do you think I am? I'll go... Good job. Ready? Let's try another one. Ready? Tick tock, goes the clock, waiting for someone to knock, knock, knock. My, oh my, it's a... Oh, this time we're going to put them near our nose, but not touching, just near our nose. And we're going to go meow, meow, meow. Does it look like we made a cat? Good job. Let's do one last animal, see if you can guess this one. Ready? Tick tock, goes the clock, waiting for someone to knock, knock, knock. My, oh my, it's a... So all Oh, get this one. He's going to put his arms out in front of him, and he goes, snap, snap, snap. Who was that? It's the alligator. Good work. All right. You guys can put your spoons down. But if you're using spoons from your mom's drawer or your dad's drawer, remember to wash them after you use them. All right. Ready? We're going to do one more story together. This time we're going to read another alligator story, but this one's about a watermelon. This one's called The Watermelon Seed, and it is illustrated and written by Greg Pizzoli. Well, I love watermelon. Chomp, chomp, chomp. It's the best. Ever since I was a teeny tiny baby crocodile. Oh, I said he was an alligator. He's a crocodile. It's been my favorite. Chomp, slurp, chomp. I like it for breakfast. I like it for lunch. And I like a big salty slab for dinner. And I love it for dessert. Do you guys like watermelon? I love watermelon. Uh-oh. What did he just eat? Was there something on his watermelon? Oh, I just swallowed a seed! Oh, I swallowed a seed! It's growing in my guts and soon vines will come out of my ears. My stomach will stretch. My skin will turn pink. Does this really happen if you eat a watermelon seed? I don't want to be in a fruit salad. Somebody please help me. Oh no, my stomach's going grumble, grumble. I can feel it growing inside me. It's happening right now. My stomach feels funny. Burp. Oh, what came flying out of his mouth? What was that? Does that look like it maybe was the seed? Oh, here's the seed. Whew, that was too close. No more melon for me. Never again. Well, maybe just a teeny tiny bite. Chomp, 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 chomp. Uh-oh. Did he eat more seeds? The end. All right, my friends, you guys did some awesome listening. I think we should do a few more songs, and then we'll say goodbye together, okay? So we're going to practice another song, and this time I need to see all 5 of your fingers. Ready? Wave them at me. Hello. And we're going to do a song about 5 little monkeys swinging from a tree. Ready? It goes, 5 little monkeys swinging from a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snapped that monkey right out of that tree. Uh-oh. How many monkeys are left? We had 5. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 4 little monkeys swinging from a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snapped that monkey right out of that tree. Oh no! How many are left now? How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Ready? 3 little monkeys swinging from a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snaps that monkey right out of that tree. Oh no, not again! How many are left? I showed too many fingers. How many are left? There's only 2. Ready? 1, 2. Ready? 2 little monkeys swinging from a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snaps that monkey right out of that tree. Oh no! Now there's only 1 monkey left. Ready? Last one. 1 little monkey swinging from the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and he snaps that monkey right out of that tree. Oh no, now there's no more monkeys. Good job, everyone. All right, let's do one last song, okay? So we're going to put our hands together, and we're going to swish, 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 swish. Ready goes. Alligator, alligator, long and green. Alligator, alligator, teeth so mean. Make a scary face. Grr. Ready? He snaps at a fly. Snap! He snaps at a bee. Snap! He snaps at a frog. Snap! But not at me. Good job. Ready? We'll try it one more time. Ready? Hands together. Alligator, alligator, long and green. Alligator, alligator, teeth so mean. Let me see your scary teeth. Grr. Ready? He snaps at a fly. Snap! He snaps at a bee. Snap! He snaps at a frog. Snap! But not at me. Good work, everyone. All right, we had a lot of fun today. So we're going to sing goodbye together now. So we're going to sing goodbye just like we did hello. So we'll start by clapping our hands. We're going to go. We clap and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we clap and say goodbye. Now we're going to pat and say goodbye. We pat and say goodbye. We pat and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we pat and say goodbye. And our last way is a wave. Ready? We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wave and say goodbye. All right, my friends, bye-bye. I hope we get to see you soon, and I hope you had fun.